Welcome back to Tom's Garage again, boys and girls. Good morning. Ooh, today it's a Craftsman 22-inch front wheel drive 6.0 quantum engine. He says it's hard to start. He wants the string fixed, replaced. Scared it's fixing to break. And he says his self-propel don't work. So let's do it. Let's do it. First thing I'm gonna do is get the cover off, take the shroud off. Okay, okay. Let's grab some tools. Let me grab my 8mm socket. 8mm socket. I want to see what kind of shape that air filter's in. That could be why it's hard to start. Oh yeah, it's pretty dirty. Yeah, not too awful bad. Not too awful bad. And one thing I want to look at, if it's hard to start, I want to make sure his primer's working. This is the primer style. It's not an auto choke. So let's check out his primer. See if that might be what the problem is. Right back yonder, you'll see it squirt up out of that little copper colored emulsion tube. If I can get the camera angle just right, you can see it. There it is. Can you see it? I can't see it because of the camera. Oh yeah, look at there. That primer's working good. So the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm not separating that air filter housing from that carburetor. It'll probably cause that primer to quit working, so I am not touching that. And looks like a screw here ain't all the way in. Oh yeah, look at there. Somebody cross-threaded that. Somebody has cross-threaded that. Okay, primer works good. It looks like somebody has just put a brand new carburetor on this thing. Huh. They have. That's weird. All right, let's get this thing taken apart. Ooh, look at that fuel line. Boy, that thing is cracked up. Woo! Cracked up fuel line. Okay. Get this cover off. Couple little Phillips screws. Little Phillips head screws. Yeah. I don't know how that happened. Oh well. Put these screws on the bench over there. Over there. All right, let's get the fuel tank pulled off. How full is it? Ooh, that's pretty full. It's almost full. Almost full. Uh-oh. Do I want the following app to make changes to your device? HP Smart. No, I don't. Grab a 3/8 socket and an extension. And of course, we got a little bit of money. Whew, 2 phone calls in a row. It's a busy time of day in the neighborhood. Okay, I'm gonna try to get that fuel line off. The last thing I wanna do is separate this filter from the carburetor. I am not breaking that seal for no reason. Can't make me do it. Not gonna mess up that seal. I hate these things. I'll just get this out of the way a little bit. See, I'm trying to get this fuel line off right there, by the way. I know you can't see what I'm doing. Right there. Let's pull that off. Give it a twisty. Twisty, twisty. Break the seal there, break the traction. And let's take it off. There we go. There we go. Ooh, let's go dump this. Let's grab a bucket. Grab your favorite fuel tank draining pan. Hey. They probably, my guess is he probably put some fresh fuel over stale. I'm hoping. What was that? Big old bug just come out of there. I'm dead. That big old bug floating around in there. Yeah. That's why I always take these tanks off and blow them out with air hose. Lots of trash in there. This fella brought me this thing on the 27th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days ago, and I'm just now getting to it. Been busy, boy. I had to deliver 3 tractors this morning. Today's Monday the 3rd. I don't know when this video will come out. Ooh, I just blew it all over me. He's getting a new fuel line, look at that. It's rotten. Why would they put a new carburetor on it and not change the fuel line? It's a mystery. Let me set this pan of gas over here out of the way. I know I'm gonna knock it over. Spill half of it, trying to get it out of the way so I don't spill it. Give him a new piece of string. It's not string, it's string. Okay, everything over here looks like it's working like it should. I'm gonna pull that bowl off without taking this cover off. Let me get the air hose and blow all the dust off of it. I wanna check the bowl and see what kind of nastiness is in there and check that main jet at the very bottom. That's a new carburetor. Somebody It's just replaced that. I bet you it's got one season on that carburetor. I'm sure the bowl's probably stale. That's probably why it's hard starting. All right, what I want to do, let's get that thing off right there. Grab your 1/2 inch. Oh, it smells fresh. I tell you, it is a pain trying to get this bowl nut and everything back on from under while the carburetor is still installed. It's hard to get the angle just right. It's easy to get it cross-threaded. Pull the bowl off. Come off there. Trying to do it without hurting that O-ring. I don't know where the O-ring is. It's stuck on there. There it goes. Yeah, had a little bit of trash in there. All right, where's the O-ring? Let me make sure it's still on there correctly. Stick my head down there and look. It appears to be on there, ow, correctly. If it's not, we'll find out when it starts leaking like crazy. Let me grab a jack stand. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Let's grab some spray and spray all that gooky off there. And that's how you clean a carburetor without taking it off. All right. All right. Make sure this is clean. Look at that nasty finger I'm cleaning this bowl with. I'll hit this with a little puff of air. Hit it with a puff of air. Okay. Now we'll put it back on. Set this back up. Uh-oh, I ain't charged my flashlight today. Let me stick us on the charger. All right. Make sure it's seated good. And we'll try to get this jet started back in there. Kind of hard to do, really. because it's in that indented part of the bowl, and you got to get your fingers all contorted to be able to screw it in. I'm sure this thing has sit all winter long without being used. There it goes. We got it. We'll find out if it's on good and that seal ain't hurt when we put gas in it. All right. Slap another plug in there for him. Slap another plug in there for him. I ain't even checked the oil in this thing yet. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Slap another plug, a J19 LM. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut another piece of fuel line. Another piece of fuel line. It's rare that a customer will call and asking about an update because I'm usually fast about getting this stuff in and out. But boy, I tell you lately, I ain't. It's not that I've been busy. It's like I feel like I ain't been able to get nothing done. It was almost 1 o'clock today before I had a chance to grab a first tool of the day. I had all them deliveries, and I had 3 deliveries this morning. And then I have a delivery I've got a delivery in the morning. I got to run by and take a generator to somebody. That's 2. And then I got to go on the same route, pick one up. Actually, I'm not delivering that generator to them. What I'm doing is I'm buying it. Remember the video I did on this generator? If I even made it public yet? That is one nice generator. I got it for $250 minus the repair bill. Yeah. So now I got 3 generators for myself. Ha. I bet I can get about $400 for that thing if I wanted to. I'm stingy though, I'm gonna keep it. All right. Wait till the power goes out and I can get about $4,000 for it. Yeah. Okay, let's replace this string real quick. All right, pull the string all the way out, grab the screwdriver. Okay. Grab my cutters. Well, I'll tell you, I believe it's getting time for a new pair of these. God, I've had these things for over 30 years. Got to where they don't cut good anymore. I've seen people try to sharpen these, but it just makes the gap too wide, and you can't do it. Just buy a new pair. Just buy some new ones. All right, let's grab the spool. spool of wire. Spool of wire. No, that's too wide. That's too thin. Just broke that. I just sat there and broke that off. Number 3, 3/32. Golly. I don't know. Let me look at number 4. This might be a little thin. That might be a little thin. Yeah, let's use 1/8 inch. We're going to use an 1/8 inch number 4 instead of that smaller stuff. Knock that off. That's what we'll do. Ooh, that drawer's a mess. This is a brand new spool. I'll get my finger down there and grab it. That's some tough stuff right there. You can't break that. Huh. Let's see, we'll leave a little bit to put the knot on there, and then we'll just kind of follow it back. And then we'll cut it right about there. Yeah, these things are getting dull. Getting dull. Yeah, even in the early mid-90s, these three pair of pliers, these needle nose, these, and this, it's been following me around since the early 90s. Had them things a long time. Had them a long time. Where's that serial number? There it is. Let's do that over here. We got gas all over that thing. I ain't got no feeling in my fingers, by the way. I don't. I'll let it go from the other direction. I think that's what I'll do. Where's it at? There it is. Well, that's already been melted. That's the original end of it. A figure 8 is what I like to put on there, because that will never come out. Perfect. Reach in there with something and grab that thing. There we go. There's a little piece of plastic in there that helps guide that thing to that direction. Figure 8. It may be a little too long. We may have to shorten it a little bit, but that's all right. We'll do that later. Nope, that's good. Okay. I ain't even checked the oil in this thing yet. All right, everything looks good. Got the new hose on there. Let's pop the cover back on. There we go. The two short ones, well, usually there's two short ones in the back and two longer ones in the front, but and they're all the same size. Get them started by hand. And if you're using an impact gun on these, man, be very careful. It is so easy to snap the heads of these bolts off. Easy. Easy. Easy, 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 easy. Don't forget to screw that dipstick tube down before you put the gas tank on there. It'll cover it up. This thing was missing that little spacer. It was. It was missing. I'll show you. It's missing that little space that goes right behind that. I'll have to go out to the shed and see if I can find one, because see, you've got a little gap. You got about a 3/8 of a gap. Let me hit pause. Let me run out to the old shed of shame and see if I can find another little spacer block you'll hang with. Propel. That's what we need. And it's going to go just like that. Otherwise, that fuel tank will be bouncing around, vibrating, and carrying on. Get that bolt in there. I took this one off that engine, that blowed up Quantum. I did a couple of months ago during Quantum Week. I still have it boxed up in the shed out there. Okay. There, put one there, put one there. All right, now we'll tighten this down. I'm not going to cut any length off this. This is just a perfect length here. I'll just let it curve a little bit. Not so much it kinks, but perfect right there. Okay, let's put some fuel in it. me check the oil. That's very low. Well, it's on the ad, so it won't hurt to fire up for just a second, or 2, or 5. Let's grab some fuel. Ooh, about knocked that weight air down on my head. All right, grab my pump. I didn't have it all the way down in the gas. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, I tell you, it's turned into a beautiful day out there. It was like 36 when I woke up. Now the thermometer says it's 67. Yeah, 67. $67 degrees. I don't see no leaks. Okay, while that bowl is filling up, we'll put this cover back on there. It ought to be full by now. Plastic. Plastic. Let's grab him a new air filter. It's a brand new air filter. Yeah, I delivered 3 of them this morning, and I got to deliver. I just had a customer drop off that little Ryobi generator and that Cub Cadet tiller. Crankcase is full of gasoline. Can't pull the string. The Ryobi generator won't crank. I'll let y'all guess what's going to happen with that. I bet the oil level's low. Hopefully that's all it is. Maybe a fouled spark plug, because he uses that a lot. That generator, it never sets up. He uses it almost every day on his job site. He's an electrician. He replaces light fixtures, I think is what he said. He has to have that generator to have lights because he's got all the lights cut off because he's replacing all the lights. Can't have all the lights on when you're replacing them in a building. Okay, let's lower the table. See how easy she runs, cranks, and see what's going on with that self-propel. Let me give it a few little primer squirt. I'm gonna have to put him some more string on there. That is way too short. Stops right there. Seems to crank and run pretty good. It do. Okay. I put the same amount of string on it, maybe a little bit longer, but it don't work. It's too short. So anyway, I'll save that string for another project. All right, let's find out what's going on with that self-propel mechanism. Let's pull this front cover off and look at the belt. Crud out of here. That's a fire hazard being that close to the muffler. All right. Propel. I love that little blower. It's pretty powerful too. Got it for 99 bucks at Lowe's. Comes with the battery and the charger. I blow the shop out 3 or 4 times a day because I make such messes in here. All right, belt seems to be good. I'm gonna take and put my clamp on that handle and engage it and see what happens. Tell me if that belt tightens. On with the belt. Well, the belt didn't tighten. The belt should be tight. This little spring right here holds tension all the time on it. You just have a little engagement lever in here. It doesn't engage by the transmission moving when you pull the handle. It just keeps tension all the time. And nothing's happening. So we'll go under. I want to get to that blade and let the oil be draining. Y'all hang loose, man. I got a customer. Be right back. All right, I forgot where I was now. It's been about an hour. I had several customers and people calling, coming by. I worked on that a little bit. Okay, from what I can tell, we're gonna have to go under. It's gonna need a new belt. And let's figure out why that belt isn't spinning. And we'll have the oil draining while we're doing that. Let's go under. Let me grab an oil draining pan. Yay! All right, let me go around here. Lay it on the side, get the oil draining. And then we'll go under and figure out what's going on with that belt. Ooh, that oil's nasty black. Nasty, nasty, dirty. Nasty, dirty. Plug the flashlight back in. I had to charge the camera. We got to get the blade off, the blade adapter, this cover. Let's do that. What do we got, a 9/16? 9/16. All right. We'll sharpen this blade for him too. Let's see, how lucky can we get pulling this? Oh, golly, look at there. We got lucky. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Yeah. Well, there's your problem. Belt come off the pulley and got above it. And dead. It's wedged between the pulley and the engine. Let's see if we can pull it off this front pulley. All right. All right. Hope it didn't mess up that oil cell. No. Looks good. We did. It wedged that belt up in there. Let me look at it from the front. I want to see if that pulley needs to be pushed up further on the shaft. Let's get our eyeballs on it and just kind of look. Just kind of get a look at it. No, it looks like it's lined up pretty good. Why would it do that? Why would it do that? I'm gonna see if I can push this up on there a little bit, a little further. That distance right there. I've already got a belt for it. I got one in stock. I looked earlier. This one is a 532 157769 Propel. Hecho in Mexico. Let's put this one on there and just see how lined up that pulley is. We may have to push that pulley up a little further. I don't want that to happen again. I don't. Pull it off that pulley. Here we go. Yeah. Ooh. It's gonna be a tight fit. Let me pull that handle back, because I'm going to have to rotate that engine. Clamp this back. Let's see here. Let me grab a large screwdriver. This belt may be too short. That's the part number I called for, though. Get that on there. There we go. Now give me my screwdriver back. Yeah, that pulley definitely needs to be pushed up further. Don't know how well you can see that, but right here, you can see that. You can see that curve. Yeah, that pulley definitely needs to be moved closer to the engine. Whew. Okay, that's what we'll do. Figure out what size Allen wrench we need. Loosen these set screws. Tap it on a little further. It's too big. Let's try this one. That was too small. And I bet you this one will be just right. $764. Perfect. And that wasn't even real tight. Let's see, there's the why is the keyway there? It's missing a key. It looks to me like it's missing a key. Let's get this belt taken back off. I need to look at that a little deeper. I need to look at that a little deeper. Something is definitely going on with this thing. If we can get it off without hurting it. That looks tight. Okay. Let's see what's going on with this thing. Belts feel the same. It's probably just a really, really tight belt. It feels like there's a keyway on there. Get a piece of sandpaper and clean that shaft. Clean that shaft. Okay, there's the keyway there. Okay, there is a key. It is there. It's on that back side, right there. I couldn't see it. It was deep in there. Put a little anti-seizure compound on it. Okay. Perfect. Let's get the belt back on it before I tighten that down. Back around. Well, I smacked my hand pretty good a while ago when I pulled that old belt off there. Ooh, painful, painful. Ooh, get that finger out of there, boy. That is perfect. Okay. I don't want to get it on so far. It runs the bottom of the engine block, but back here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, nice and tight. Yeah. Excellent. Let me hit pause. I'm gonna go sharpen that blade real quick. We'll put it back together. Hang with. Propel. We are not gonna sharpen this one. See how nice and straight that is? Propel. That thing's bent. Ooh, that thing's bent. You can see where it hit something. It was, looks like it may have been dragging a part of his concrete somewhere. Yeah. Propel. We have another blade. This is one of those blades I got 2 years ago at a big old Lowe's clearance sale. I got that blade pretty cheap. It's been in my drawer for ever since. This is the exact blade we need. How are you trying to peel the plastic off these things? I think my razor blade's dull. There we go. Come out of there, Mr. Blade. There we go. And of course they put that sticker right on top of the holes. And of course you can't peel the sticker off. Why do they do that? Well, I got an idea what we can do there. Just like that. Do 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 do. Okay. Why do they do that? Why do they do that? Well, let's go make a big old mess in the shop. Why do they do that? Propel. Okay. Right. It's a brand new blade. Well, shoot. How many of you was hollering on the video? Tom, you didn't put that plastic cover back on yet. Don't put the blade on yet, boy. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you now. All right. I can't believe somebody didn't call me on the phone and tell me that. Okay. Whew. Okay, new blade, new belt. Everything is good with the world. Let's set this thing back up and put some oil in it. We're done with it. Over that dipstick. Plug the spark plug back in. Grab a rag. Something sounds good. Oh yeah, boy, look at that little square body Chevrolet truck out there. It's about an 80, 84 or something like that. Well, that was a pretty truck. Hot rod. Give that a second to settle. Okay, well, while that's settling, let's put this front cover back on before I forget to do that. Customer pick it up and say, well, it looks kind of different. It looks different than I did when I brought it. Well, I forgot to put the cover back on. I forgot your cover, sir. I just dropped that thing and made a mess. Holy mess. Even when I don't make a mess, I end up making a mess. All right, let's crank this thing up and check out the drive. Okay. See where the oil level is. Absolutely perfect. Perfect. Okay. Cool. This goes somewhere. Looks like it goes right there. Perfect. Let's pull it out here in the driveway. Don't want to crank it on my table with all that debris laying there. Oh, you're a little crime. Probably mad at me for laying him upside down. Oh yeah. Well, hi, boys and girls. I'm going to change that string out again. I ain't going to make y'all watch me do that again. Put a longer string on it. And give it a cleaning. So we changed the oil, spark plug, air filter, clean the carburetor, change the oil, new blade belt, new blade. She's mad at me for laying her upside down. You see how much trouble I had cranking it when you do that. All right, boys and girls. Thanks for watching another thumbnail video. Little Craftsman 22-inch power gear drive 6.0 quantum. All right, boys and girls, y'all holler if you need me. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Take your vitamins and all that good stuff. And we'll catch y'all on the next one.